Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queen's Wish 2. We are in Fort Meadow 4, we don't want to combat. Inventory is sorted out. I did put some extra physical damage into the steel broadblade. And I keep trying, for some reason, I suddenly want to scroll the map with the WASD keys, which is not how this game works, and never has. Not sure what's up with that. Anyway, yes, there's another petitioner, I guess. John Sulu. Waiting for us there. But first, we're going to talk to Miranda. Let's talk about the Rasas. I've satisfied the demands of the Kronos Woods. Quest finally completed. You tell General Miranda the tale of your victory. She writes the account out with a quill pen and has you sign it. A fascinating tale. Our sages will be studying it for quite a few years, I think. And yet, how much did Haven's neglect contribute to this problem happening in the first place? Anyway, this will be sent to the Queen, letting her know that this part of her request has been completed. Well done, Prince. What is a Rasa? What is an avatar? I've been to Jajaya, but I haven't found the Rasa Suharma or of the High Letha. I don't know if I mentioned this to her. Obviously, I also didn't even start investigating that issue at all, but just in case. General Miranda looks for the first time concerned. That is strange. I've heard that Rasa Suharm is always there, so that he can settle the disputes between the other provinces more easily. He wouldn't dare avoid the Prince of Haven, would he? Keep exploring the High Letha. Yes, okay. I think we've actually talked to her before. The Queen has sent me back to give you orders regarding the Rokash. Wait, did she? Yes. I've been fully briefed. You need to evaluate the governance of the Kronos Woods. Wait, is this all dialogue from the very beginning of the game? I guess so. Yeah, the governors, actually. Let's talk about the Kronos Woods. Of course. She shuffles through some papers and checks her notes. Governor Yvette is our authority there. She comes from a powerful family, seems to have accumulated quite a bit of wealth herself while serving as governor. I await your judgment on Haven's representative in the Kronos Woods. Well, I have explored the Kronos Woods and evaluated Governor Yvette. General Miranda leans forward in her chair. She grabs a quill pen and a sheet of paper and listens intently. Give me your command and sign it, and I will deliver your word to Queen Sharyn. Then you will be one step closer to escaping this place. Obviously, I shouldn't really mention Abelin first. Oh, wait, what? I guess this is just to get her opinion on the matter, which I don't really care about. Also, I already know what she's going to say. I guess I don't get to just tell her that Yvette needs to be replaced without mentioning Abelin, because we already talked to him about this? Well, I guess in that case, Council Abelin has offered to take Governor Yvette's place. I accept the offer. There you go. Governor Abelin. Medal earned. Yes. I see. The Kronos Woods will be very glad that their hated governor is gone. Your family, well, it is your decision. Miranda draws up the letter and has you sign it. This will be delivered by portal immediately. It is done. You're one step closer to the end of your journey here. Okay, I did expect her to object a bit more, but I guess it's not really officially her place. Not that it has stopped her before. Anyway, yes, I see you flashing there. Flashing violently. This visit to Fort Meadow 4, there is no question that some criminal is being brought to you for judgment. Chief Sestus looks down on a young woman who has been thoroughly cleaned up, maybe, but chained up. She has the complexion and ceremonial robes of the Kronos Woods. Chief Sestus is very relieved to see you. Thank goodness, Prince. This is a case where I could truly use your great wisdom. And who is this Chief Sestus? Yes. She looks down at the young woman. The woman stares at you, unafraid. This is Jansulu. She's a young druid of the Kronos Woods. Some of our newer soldiers caught her when she was taking 3 young children to one of their sacred groves. Very sick children. It turns out that Jansulu was breaking one of Haven's more serious laws. Normally our soldiers in the row would have ignored it. These soldiers were young. They didn't know. Jansulu shakes her head. They think I'm a criminal. A mission of mercy. That is what they stopped. Well, we should listen to our, our chief first, I think. Explain, sisters. Apparently, the children have various defects of mind and body. They are in our care now, though they will not be for long. They are all dying. But Jansulu, she was taking them as Jansulu loses her patience. They were a rightful sacrifice to the groves. Yeah, okay. I mean, I thought that was where this was going. A sacrifice to the groves. The druid looks up at you, unafraid. The Crown's woods are poor and hungry. We can't support the most warped of children, and the groves that protect us, they must be fed with life. Of course, the trees demand blood, as they do. So we feed the groves with those who commit crimes, or who we can't support. It is hard and painful, but it is the way we sustain our lives. Not that the rich and sheltered of Haven would understand. I mean, normal trees and forests don't need that kind of extra fertilizing. Cestus, Haven allows this practice? Chief Cestus is desperately uncomfortable. Allow? Well, allow is a complex word. I mean, it is illegal, of course. Our law doesn't allow it, but here we may not have enforced that law as thoroughly as we might have. But yes, Haven's law forbid human sacrifice. Haven's laws forbid human sacrifice, in the strongest terms. I mean, yes, and as it should. The thing is, if these children are dying, if they literally cannot be saved, I mean, I suppose the question is whether they should be sacrificed before they die of natural causes, or if you support them for as long as it takes for them to just die, and then sacrifice them, give their bodies to the grove. Which seems less bad, I guess. Jansulu, how can you do this? Well, obviously it's their tradition. Yeah, they've been doing this for centuries. And, I mean, there is some logic to it, I guess. The question is, what is the alternative? I mean, if those children cannot be saved, should we just, well, I guess try to ease their suffering as much as we can, and then once they inevitably die, we just bury them? I don't know. What are my options, really? Well, the Crown's woods are... The Rokaj tend to be attached to their ways. Yes, as most people are. Jansulu broke our laws, true, but their savage practices have been tolerated for a long time. It was only an oversight and training that caused her to be arrested at all. So I don't know. Jansulu, what should I do about you? Why would I ask her? It's clear what she's going to say. I haven't made a decision. I mean, it disgusts me. Maybe it should disgust me more, but I mean, I understand why they do it. You're spared, leave. Because, as Cestus says, it may be technically against Haven's laws, but it has been tolerated, and normally she would not have been stopped. So, yeah, I feel like there's no point in changing anything about that now. It's not going to make a difference. They will keep doing they will keep practicing this tradition, and randomly punishing this one druid makes no sense. Doesn't change a thing, and helps no one, including those 4 children, or was it 4? I don't know. Whatever number of children. The guards removed Jansulu's chains. She walks out of the hall without gratitude or a word of thanks. Yeah, well, not that I expected much more than that. Cestus mutters, well, that's the row for you. At least the Crown's woods will be happy, considering how unbalanced everything is. That may be a very good thing. I mean, I suppose we could officially prohibit any more sacrifices from now on and actually start enforcing that. Given order, soldiers should leave the Crown's woods alone. We have enough problems. I mean, honestly, it seems like a very minor issue in the grand scheme of things. Just leave them alone. Chief Cestus nods and writes the order. Probably wise. The Rokaj is appalling, but we need to calm it. This battle can wait for another day. Yes. In this one case, I actually agree. Oh, hey. Achievement unlocked. What? Kicking problems upstairs? Kicking problems upstairs. Okay, that's what she's been doing, yeah. for, I guess, 6 petitions answered. We should have an extra book here. I've hunted for your books. I found a book called Beasts of the Groves. Give it to him. Harlan takes the book, dusts it off, and flips through it eagerly. This lists the magic monstrosities observed around the groves of the Kranis. Some of these creatures are common manifestations, but others are rare or unknown. Extremely intriguing. Thank you so much, Prince. I will see that this is copied and placed in the libraries of Haven. Okay, no more books. But we have not actually delivered all of them yet. Yeah, we're probably missing, I mean, at this point we can only be missing one or maybe 2 from the Letha, right? Because obviously that's the only place that we have not fully explored at this point. And now the part that I've been dreading. Ugh, let's get this over with. The mirror fills with angry mist. You hear Prince Sutter's voice, and he's furious. Atantuo, we only just heard. You replaced Governor Yvette in the Kranis Woods for Abelin, this powerless nobody. Well, he's not so powerless now anymore. Hello, Sutter. You seem annoyed. I'm happy to notice that you seem annoyed. Well, let's not be childish. Yes, I made a decision about the Kranis Woods that needed to be done. Oh yes, a terrible decision. Why didn't you talk to us? Because that's not even an option that the game offers. Also, I know what you would have said. Listen to us. These mirrors are there for a reason. Now a powerful family is angry with us. Everyone is already gossiping about the weakness of the Queen. We can't anger allies now. Well, it was a choice between angering allies back home and angering allies over here. Well, vassals. I guess you don't see them as allies. What is the problem? Why do I need to talk to him? Yvette's family was powerful, wealthy. They liked having their useless daughter be a governor, and now they are angry. Everyone is already gossiping about the weakness of the Queen. Yes, you just said that. We can't anger allies now. You literally just said the same thing twice. I guess he's just that upset. The weakness of the Queen. I just made a quick decision that I can so that I can leave. No, that's not true. Yvette was completely corrupt. Evelyn will make the Rokash more stable, which helps Haven. Yes. You sent me here to make decisions. I decided. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. But yes. Evelyn will make the Rokash more stable. There. I suppose, but by solving one problem, you made another. Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a better problem to have. And it's one very serious problem solved. Either way, it shouldn't, you know... Worst case scenario, it doesn't really change anything. Anyway. This is a delicate process. It required competent people to solve it. Yes, like me. Don't repeat this error. Use the mirrors. Listen to General Miranda. She will signal if you are making a mistake. Right. Can't you just execute Yvette's family if they cause trouble? Yeah. Just, you know, make an example of them. You know, show the power of Haven, the power and mercilessness of Haven. That should, you know, prevent other noble families from maybe objecting to this kind of treatment. Make it clear that it's not, that Haven will not tolerate their allies just, you know, comfortably sitting in positions of power and enriching themselves without actually, you know, doing the work they're supposed to do. I mean, what kind of signal is that sending? Tolerating people like Yvette doing what they're doing. You could always bring me home. No, you know what? Yeah, I think this is a splendid idea. Yvette's family should maybe just be executed summarily. Sharyn is a queen, not a god. Well, where's the difference? Leaders of Haven have been assassinated before. If we act mad, she will be killed. And me, and Delia, and you. So don't be a fool. Well, if you say so. Are we done? I need to go back to work. I have more governors to kick out of their office. Actually, maybe not, because the final one that's left apparently, supposedly is competent, so, you know, no action might be necessary there. Oh yes, continue your blundering. Hear my warning, though. Continue on this path, and you may be pulled out of the row. Ooh, wow, now I'm terrified. And sent somewhere far worse. I can't, not now. We will talk again. Will we? Now I must calm our mother. Who I'm presumably going to talk to... Not now? What, really? Oh, I totally expected more than one angry call. I guess not. Wait. Yes. Okay. Fair enough. Unless... No, it would sparkle immediately again if we had multiple conversations waiting, so I guess we're actually done here. Huh. Well, fine by me. It was not nearly as bad as I thought. In that case, we're gonna head over to Azam, as I said. Find this person again, who I absolutely have no idea. Oh, you returned to Azam for the first time since you defeated the raiders and Kabis. Oh. With your bravery and sweat, you single-handedly saved them from a dire threat. The raiders will no longer attack their clans. Any hopes of gratitude you might have had are instantly dashed. If anything, the city is more tense than it was when you were last here. The guards are visibly nervous now. There are fewer men on the streets. The few you see hurriedly move away. It is perplexing. Whatever the Row are thinking and saying in private, something very important has not yet reached Haven's ears. Okay. I'm also surprised to see that apparently I had not returned here, including to talk to the Rasa and Governor, the Rasa/Governor, after dealing with their petition here. But surely I must have, though. Huh. Unless I returned here to report the success, and then I needed to return again after officially finishing the quest. Okay. I made my decision, you'll be governor, but I did tell him that. I already heard, I'm already preparing. Go on. Okay. I want to talk about Haven's rule. You're controlled by Haven. Okay. Nothing new here. Yeah, I don't know. What was that all about? Hello, Leto, you're not who I'm looking for. Since I have no idea, I'm just gonna check everything. Oh, Honored Rakes, I didn't even see you there. Not the person I'm looking for. Presumably the person I'm looking for is not here. No, that was, yeah, Ringenberg, right? Surely not in one of the random houses. Or here? No. Well, not there, anyway. Darken Caster. Erid Ponta. It's obviously going to be in the last building I checked, but, you know. Yeah, it's not you. Council Opal. Arto's still here, which is really annoying, but oh well. Regi Gamak. Oh, Galavas. There you go. There you are. Sips his ale and picks at a bowl of stew. I'd like to learn about the Hyletha. How do I learn? You've been a warrior for a long time. Why did you come here? Are you welcomed? What are you investigating? What do you think the purpose is? What have they done that is untrue? Kabis, yeah, I mean, I took care of the raiders. So I've heard, the symptom is dealt with, but the disease remains, so Hyletha must be ready. I'm from Haven. Who needs to talk to me about what? You've heard of the Geldnas, yes. Know much about the Geldnas, do you? We are the Hyletha. All row answer to us. None of this makes any sense. Where can I learn? There's a town in the Kranis. I've been there. What? I've been there, talked to him, did his quest. He did mention the deep post, but I don't know, I'm not convinced that that's actually enough. Since the quest is not complete. But it's, I guess it's the best... My best bet is just returning to the Underworld and checking the deep post. Maybe that's all I needed to do, or maybe I'll have to do something in the Hyletha, but that would be random, not indicated by anything. I suppose returning here wasn't a huge detour. So, Worm's Teeth, 9 hours. Well, not that it matters. I guess we have this person here. Brian, that's right. Would like to know more about the Geldnas? You will get your wish. Great events are happening. They need to speak with you. Where do I need to go? Into the Underworld. Where's the deep post? You'll find it in time. Well, I mean, finding it is not the problem, as it turns out. Wait. We need to be here. There are probably some creatures around that I didn't take care of. There are a few humans in black robes sitting around this fire. You easily see the outlines of the weapons hidden underneath their clothes. Join them, attack, or just go? Honestly, I mean, they're Geldnaz, right? Join them? So, who are you? Secrecy is away. Tell me about these caves. Our home is here. Why are you here? Watch the path. We watch for... watch the path and we watch for you. Yes, we watch the path and we watch for you. If you're Geldnaz, I've already been to Deep Post Analyze. All of them look at you. One of them grumbles, so they left us to waste our time out here. Bah! Without another word, they pack up the things. It only takes a minute and they head west. I kind of wish I had attacked them. You hear something, a scratching sound just on the edge of perception. Someone is following you, except they were coming straight at us. You pretend to not notice. You move into a clearing, walk out into the open, and turn around suddenly. 2 figures in black robes were following you. When they see that they have been spotted, they turn and run. That will teach them to try to outwit a Havenite. Huh, okay. More Geldnaz doing weird things, and we can actually enter now. Okay, sure. I guess that's what I wanted. It's just, yeah. It's kind of strange how unclear this whole quest was being handled. And... wait, what did it say? What did it say somewhere? Traitor's Mound. Okay. Master Rigel. Hello. Yeah, it's just unusual for this game, right? Normally quests are pretty straightforward. I guess I could rest here? Oh, I totally could. Not that I want to. Right, so that's locked. I guess we can head upstairs, but that's inaccessible for now. Fair enough. Will you talk to us? Automatically? No, not right away. The assassin doesn't acknowledge your presence. Now, finally, we can talk to the leader of the Geldnaz. Oh, and the quest is now completed. Okay. There is an ancient stone table in this chamber, carved out of the living rock of the stone floor. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, actually. This tower is much newer construction, built around the table. There are 3 people here, 2 grim guards and 1 aging man. He wears simple clothes and a long dagger hangs from his belt. Welcome, he says. You have come far and risked much to reach Deep Post Analyze. This is the ancient home of the Geldnaz. I will not waste your time. I am Master Rigel, leader of our order. Okay. I am Atantuo. I also kill people for a living. Wow. I mean, it's not true, but I like to think of it slightly differently. I am Atantuo, Prince of the Empire of Haven. Well, yeah, he knows that, of course. Well met, then. You have much chaos to deal with in the wild lands above. I will give you our message. Then you can stay or go at your discretion. Okay. What is this place? This lovely, crumbling old hall is Deep Post Analyze, ancient home of the Geldnaz. Okay. You have a message for me? I do, from the Geldnaz. I mean, you're literally their leader, so yeah. I guess any message from you would be from the Geldnaz. It is possible that some of our actions caused unnecessary problems for Haven. It was not our intention. The Geldnaz only deals with interior disputes of the Rokaj. We are not rebels. We have no intention of opposing Haven. As a friendly gesture, we do have some tributes of respect for you. That is wise. If your little cult angers Haven, we will obliterate you. I mean, I really hope that we get a chance to do that right now. But I guess if I want to do that, I can't take that tribute first. Your message has been heard. It's not accepted right away. You give Nigel as little as you can with your response. He waits for more, but you have learned something about the value of silence. Finally, he says, I'm sure we understand each other then. We can now talk freely of lesser matters. Okay. I mean, I guess we have the option to accept the tribute later, but for now we're not actually taking it. Tell me more about the Geldnaz. We are the Assassin's Guild of the Rokaj. People pay us to kill other people. Many such groups operate in the vessels of Haven. We are older and more controlled than most. Haven has tolerated us. How long have you existed? Nobody knows. At least 500 years. This table, he slaps the ancient stone table in front of him, it is very old. Maybe it is older than us. Maybe the first Geldnaz made it. Either way, it is ancient, sturdy, and made of the rock of the Rokaj. And so are we. What is this tower? Deep Post Annales, heart of the Geldnaz. It is where the cells of our order come to meet and plan. It is where our new members are tested and initiated. It is where our most successful members are laid to rest. Can Haven hire you? No, we are bound by many rules. Only Ro can hire us. Only to kill other Ro. We can never interfere with the prosperity of Haven. We must always answer to the High Lethans. Many rules evolved over centuries. How do you decide who to kill? Besides practicality in what we are offered in payment, we are always bound by the deep truth of the Rokaj. Our land has old ways, maintained by the High Lethans. If the Lethans don't want someone killed, we probably won't kill. Probably. If the High Lethans think someone is not properly Ro, their death is more likely. In the end, though, we usually go with the highest bidder. Huh. Pretty pragmatic. You don't seem concerned about justice. If someone is wealthy, does that not make them mighty? Well, in a way, yes. Does it make... Does it mean it's right, whatever they wish? Whatever their wish is should be fulfilled, just because they're wealthy or mighty? Well, debatable, I guess. This is the Ro. Might determines justice. In the end, the service we offer is finality. Sometimes a decision needs to be made. When this happens, the most important thing is that a decision is made. It does not have to be just. The Rokaj is in chaos. You will have to be brought under control. We hope you rethink this path. When the chaos in the land above ends, a lot of wild elements will need to be removed. This cleanliness will be provided by the Geldnaz. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. 2 Rasas have been assassinated. Master Rigel gives you a long, slow nod. Yes, Rasa Elha of the Gentle Coast, Rasa Cam of the Kranas Woods. Very expensive and significant deaths. Normally, the Geldnaz does not discuss specific jobs. In this case, it is unavoidable. They were allies of Haven. That is perhaps extreme. They did what Haven wanted. They brought wealth to Haven. Some thought they were too close to Haven. Then again, that description applies to most Rasas of the Rokaj over the last couple centuries. I want to know who had them killed. Even if we ever shared that information, I don't know. It was an independent action of one of the cells of the Geldnaz, done without my permission. The cell or cells involved have not come to Deep Post Annales. I don't know who did these killings, for who, for how much money, or why. Isn't that convenient? Tell me about Rasa Cam of the Kranas. I will tell you what is widely known. Rasa Cam was very old, wealthy, and close to Haven. Your governor's actions have greatly harmed the sacred groves of the Kranas, and Rasa Cam did nothing to stop it. Not that he could have. He did, however, take your governor's bribes. I don't think his destruction was a great surprise to anyone. Tell me about Rasa Elha of the Gentle Coast. Well, Now Rigel, for a moment, looks uncertain. Rasa Elha was a lickspittle. She unashamedly helped Haven and took its wealth. However, she was of the Gentle Coast. That behavior is all that is expected from the rich coastal folk. I'm curious why Elha was killed myself. If that was Geldnaz's work, I have a lot of questions for some of my assassins. Yeah, except you don't seem particularly interested in learning exactly what happened. You're surprisingly badly informed for the supposed leader of the entire organization. So, no option to just oppose them officially? Or in any way, really? You say you want to offer me tributes of respect. I don't want them, though. I don't want to take your bribes. But it seems like that's going to be the only option. I know there's one option that I did not pick here. Don't seem concerned. Another question. Geldnaz. Okay, I'm just going to go through all of these again. Wasn't there another option I did not pick? Maybe that can no longer be picked now. Okay, fair enough. You say you want to offer me tributes of respect. Of course. We have set aside a bed for you nearby. Okay, I did see that. If you wish to rest. A privilege only ever offered to the Geldnaz. Also, you have a reputation as a bit of a hunter. If you wish, you may enjoy taking the test required of prospective Geldnaz. If you pass, we will give you the unique trading privileges of our group. I do not approve of the Geldnaz. Please, game. Give me something here. Ah, many have come to that conclusion before you. In the end, it was found most practical and safe to leave us be. Was there a hint of a threat in his words? Well, I hope so. I'm sure in time you will make your peace with us. You tried to assassinate me? No, they didn't do that. You killed 2 Razas who supported Haven? Yes, that is true. You have too much power out of Haven's direct control? Arguably, that's also true. I really don't see how they're as necessary as everyone seems to think they are. You're guilty of crimes against Haven. You must pay. Okay, thank you, game. Master Rigel is startled, but not very. He rises. An unfortunate mistake. Killing me will have many unfortunate consequences for you. I will protect you by withdrawing. Really? You tried to leap over the table to stop him, but you're too slow. That makes no sense. Where would he even have slipped off to? And he's just completely gone. Really? So in the end I cannot even fight them. Oh, this is open though. The skilled assassin is precise, such as when told that only the mage may die. Huh, okay. Only the mage. As in, not these things? Okay. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. It seems like this would have been that, or this is that... Excuse me? Did you have something to add, Mr. Brute? Anyway, yeah, this must be that test that he talked about. Of course, him just running away and taking his the other assassins with him is incredibly unsatisfying. But well, it is what it is, I guess. Okay, that was painful. Of course, we're not allowed to actually kill either of these. Stun resisted. Try to keep yourself alive. I mean, I'm guessing based on that, on the sign here, that there is a mage. Possibly, nope, that's not a mage. On that case, I don't know. I don't know what is going on. I guess I'll try to stun this thing. Okay, the healing strike helps. Somewhat. Holy crap, these things hit way too hard. What level are they, actually? They are level 24. Okay, that explains that, I guess. Yikes. Thing is, I can't really do anything to permanently stop them. Only the mage may die. I mean, I might be overthinking this, but I don't see anyone else here, so there's no mage to kill. Right? They're all the same. Seemingly. And they're all way too high level. But also, is this the only... Is this the test? Kill these brutes? Or not, I guess? I mean, but what else could it be? Yeah, I mean, there's just no one else here. Weird. Really, really weird. Trying to stun these things. Nope, no such luck. Heal the prince. Ouch. Ouch. Oh. The skilled assassin masters stealth. Oh, right. Oh hey, test shade. Interesting. So maybe there is a hidden mage somewhere in this room. No, surely not. Test shade. Alright, you can shoot through that. That seems kind of unfair. I mean, not that I have any kind of chance of surviving or winning this. Huh. Yeah, especially if that happens. Okay, well, let's see. He's also level 24, but obviously it doesn't matter if we don't even have the option to fight him. Should I just accept their stupid test and get whatever reward they promise me if fighting them is not even a real option? Also, what about these locked doors? Will they actually open up as a once I beat the trial? Is that my reward, or I mean, apparently even if I do anger them and make them run away, which is, you know, again, extremely unsatisfying, I can still complete the trial. The question is, what would I get out of it? I mean, maybe I'll get the same reward no matter what. I'm gonna go through all of these options again real quick. Message has been heard. Tell me more. I'm still picking all the most, you know, all the most disagreeing options, I guess, that the game offers me here. Another question. The Rasas have been assassinated. Yes. The tribute. Right. I would like to trade. Right, he did offer to trade with me as a reward for the test. Unique trading privileges of our group. So if I ask about that now, of course, it's a rare privilege. However, only those who pass our test. Yeah, okay. So I could agree to undergo the test, or I can say that I don't approve of them. But for now, I'm just gonna exit the conversation just so we can jump straight to these. So what were my other options here? You tried to assassinate me, and just for fun. No, the rebels and raiders did, under the command of one called the Wolf, I believe. No, I don't know who he is. When we find out, he may soon receive a visitor from us. Yeah, will he though? So I definitely have a feeling like he might have been the one who ordered, you know, or who hired the Geldnas to kill those two Rasas. Well, I don't know. You killed two Rasas who supported Haven. I do not know if the Geldnas killed them. If they did, it was a mistake, and I will correct it. No, you can't correct that mistake. They're dead. I'm sure you will easily find loyal servants to replace them anyway. You have too much power out of Haven's direct control. We only act internally, and we have always helped keep the Rokaj stable. In fact, we have killed many ambitious young rebels before Haven even noticed them. Most of those who hire us want wealth and peace. We help Haven more than we hurt it. Well, you would claim that. I have nothing else to say about this for now. The question is, can I undergo the test, get whatever reward I can, and then still at least attempt to attack them? I mean, I suppose since obviously I'm not gaining anything by attacking them now, I'll agree to take the test. And then we'll see what happens, I suppose. Master Rigel nods. It is just an amusement, of course. Still, you might like to see what it takes to kill for the Geldnas. Only a few of our trainees survive it. Only a few of our trainees survive it. You kill your trainees? Of course. I mean, don't be silly. If you fail our test, you die. Once a young rogue comes here, he or she has learned too many of our secrets. Joining or death are the only options. Perfectly reasonable. I will take the test. He hands you a small ivory token. Okay, so apparently we needed that. Which really makes me wonder what would have happened if I had persevered upstairs after opposing them. You note that it has your name scratched on it. If you die, that will rest in a place of honor with all the other fallen. Oh, okay. So I guess it's not important to our success. Take the stairway up to the east. Enter the test to the south. Once you have moved to the second gate, the test will begin. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. About the fun part. Stairway up to the east. Enter the test to the south. Once you have moved to the second gate, the test will begin. Of course, if the enemies we need to face up there are still level 24. Oh, okay, so this is actually a different thing altogether. Interesting. One gate behind you closes, another gate ahead of you opens. You have entered the test of the Geldnas. And they're still level 24, so yeah, a bit high level for us, really. What's it say here, actually? The skilled assassin prepares for surprises. Ah, gotcha. Test shades. Of course, that has closed now, and these are also level 24. Yeah, so, I mean, either way, we're not really ready to deal with this quite yet. I can still say this. You're guilty of crimes, and he disappears. And now, only the northern door is open. Intriguing. Skilled assassin is precise, such as when told that only the mage may die. Okay. So that might not necessarily mean, you know, that we literally have to kill the mage, and only the mage, because there just isn't a mage, as far as I can tell. But I'm also not sure how precision would otherwise apply in this case. We can deal with only one of these at a time. I guess maybe that's what it was trying to tell us, but that seems pretty obvious. So yeah, I'm not sure. Also, obviously, both of these rooms are ultimately connected, as we saw. Or all of these rooms, it just forms a loop. Right. Interesting. Well, either way, we cannot really, at least not comfortably, deal with the combat challenges here quite yet. So, just like the Arena Master, this is gonna have to wait until we're closer, at least, to level 24. However long that might take. But while we're down here, at least we can pay a visit to that Eye Beast Queen somewhere up north. Up in here, wasn't it? Yes, the entrance to that labyrinth, I guess, should be right here. Seems like it, yeah, and then around and around and around. Oh boy. Isn't there a shortcut somewhere? Oh, actually, this looks like we might be able to slip through. Or here, actually. Yeah, shouldn't that be a much quicker way to the interior, the inner ring here? Huh? Okay, apparently not. No, I guess not. Okay, never mind. That would have been too easy, I guess. Wait, but there's an opening here, according to the map. You plunge into a thick subterranean forest. Huge pillars of fungi loom over you to either side. Sometimes, as you pass, they mischievously spray clouds of spores all over you. It is mostly still and quiet, but you aren't alone here. Something is stalking you. You see ominous figures floating through the shadows in the distance, tracking your movement. Yes. Oh, like right there. I guess we must have seen this encounter before. Do we actually have a quest for the Geldnas? No, not anymore. So the Geldnas quest is complete. It just, the only question is how we deal with them from now on. I mean, I guess I've tentatively agreed to undertake the trial. And it's possible that once we complete it, we don't have the option anymore to tell them to screw themselves, basically. But we might still have that. Either way, we'll return sometime from now to settle that matter in some way or another. For now, we should be able to deal with this, because when I was first here, I took a note about these being level 19 or something. 18, actually. So, either way, we should be... Well, we'll see, I guess. They should be level 19 now, probably. if they follow the rules that other enemies seem to. Suddenly your stalkers emerge. A group, gang, crowd, parliament of gazers floats out of the woods. They block the path ahead of you. Meanwhile, some of the nearby fungal trees start to shift ominously. One of the eye beasts floats forward. We confront you, intruder. All eyes are in accord. You are an invader. You must withdraw. You must let me pass, actually. A long, tense pause. Then the eye beasts all float forward. The conclave is reaching a peak. So many voices in impossible harmony. It must not be disrupted. You must be stopped. That's a nasty start. They are level 19. Okay. Of course. Yeah, it was still pretty heavy hit we took there. The eye beasts themselves, though, are not particularly tough. I do like to see that. Okay, the healing strikes helped somewhat here. Block that damage, but we are bleeding quite heavily. Okay, walk forward. Need to do this. More bleeding. Come on. You could cure yourself. I guess I'm gonna just drink a potion. Let's see. 90% stun resist, of course. Let's just deal damage. Okay, actually kill it. I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to rush toward that eye beast. I could walk this far, but that's almost certainly going to block my line of sight. So I'm just gonna... No, never mind. Path is blocked, because clearly there's no line of sight here. Okay, that works. And, of course, he teleported right into the middle, instead of stopping here. Foiling all of my beautiful, beautiful plans. I'm so tempted to just blast him with a fireball, because I'm so annoyed at him. Let's just focus on the eye beasts, I guess. He might actually just die. Never mind, he survived, I guess. At least for now. Battlematic still bleeding. Could cast a second one. Yeah, you know what? Oh, and you can attack and kill another eye beast. Awesome. I like that. These things are kind of tanky. I guess we haven't really started dealing damage to them. Okay, that could have been worse. Gassy, but they're immune to poison. Of course they are. Walk over here and do your favorite thing. My favorite thing, arguably. Okay, well, you can walk up this way, and yeah, that should be nice. I could get 3 of them with a whirlwind, or focus on one at a time. Let's try focusing. Start focusing now. More bleeding. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. So unfortunately we'll just have to keep doing this. This thing is just dying as it is. You know what? Take out this one. Or not. Wow, that was a really pathetic spark. Spark? Is that what it's called? Her single target spell. There we go. It's 1 down. Better than nothing. More bleeding though. Shock, right. You know, close. I mean, that thing's not dying as it is. That would get 4 of them, including 1 kill. Okay. Slow, but not slowed enough. Just attack. Yeah. We have to keep healing here. Try another shock? Okay, that was enough this time. Much better damage. There. Kill 1, damage the other. Evaded. I like that. Yeah, you unfortunately cannot get in range to shoot that thing. I guess he could have stepped away further. Of course. Okay, I mean, that cost us a lot of energy, but I mean, we ended with pretty much full health at least. That's not bad. And we should recover at least 2 points of energy after this many enemies. So we might not be in terrible shape for the actual queen. You stand surrounded by deflated eye beasts and twitching remnants of walking mushrooms. The path into this alien land is clear. Okay. And either way, this encounter should not come back, so if we really wanted to, we could just rest. This is... hold on. Let me just quickly... Ah, okay, so we have an actual patrol of enemies. And once again, even though the map shows a gap here, that's just a quirk, I guess, of how these tiles work, but there is not actually a passage. Now, the question is, can we actually avoid these enemies? I mean, maybe? Maybe. Okay, both of those groups are moving. The question is, will they come after us actively? I think the game is giving us the options to avoid these very much on purpose. Oh no. Oh, come on. Really? Maybe not. Okay. Surely we can't really avoid it over there. It seems to be wandering pretty much randomly, so... Yeah. I guess it's completely random? Because now it's just stuck there. Can you please? Not... Oh. Yeah, okay, that works. That absolutely works. Great. Now I just hope that I can actually... I suppose I could always escape if I wanted to, dodging these 2 patrols on the way out. If it actually turns out that we cannot deal with the queen here. But let's see. In the middle of this stone circle, deep in the fungal forest, you see an astonishing sight. There are many sages in Haven who would give everything to witness this. There is a circle of eye beasts floating together. They stare at each other in perfect... they stare at each other perfectly silently. Their bodies are still, but their eye stalks flail around frantically. Then, wait. They are not silent. Little by little, you start to hear their voices. Their minds are speaking. No, not speaking. Screaming. Each of them is projecting a dozen voices, bombarding each other with sound. Somehow, you hear a tiny fraction of it. If you heard all of it, it would likely drive you mad. They must be aware of your presence, but they don't react. Think at them. Let's try that, I guess. You concentrate, trying to add your mental voice to their cacophony. This gets an immediate reaction, a burst of mental energy that throws you back and gives you an instant splitting headache. Great. Happily, you survive it. At least you have their attention. They are all looking at you. You know what? Why even talk to them first? I don't like pests in my lands attack. I mean, I doubt there is some sort of peaceful solution to get them to leave, right? No, I should at least try to talk to them. Why are you here? Many voices inside your head. Then one stands out. We come together to hear the multitudes. Share learning, plan. Okay. I would like to deal with you. In your head, no, repeated many times. One voice says, this is our land. When the war above concludes, we might deal with the victor. What do you think of Haven? Just humans, 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 humans. You will all be dead soon enough. You will all crumble. You are not important. Okay, I suppose that's about as productive as I could have expected. So let's just attack. The communion of the eye beasts has been brought to an end. The strange creatures rotate and direct their fury toward you. Cool. Okay. Only a couple of them got to act first. But wasn't there talk of some sort of eye beast queen? Am I crazy? Maybe we'll have to deal with, I don't know, some actual boss fight after this. But for now, just a bunch more of these things. Evaded, that's obviously unfortunate. Silence resisted, but please keep trying to silence me. Okay. Slowness is annoying, but we have not had a chance to... yeah, well, we have not had a chance to buff yet, which I was obviously hoping to... for that to happen pretty quickly. Think at them, attack them immediately. Okay. We could stand back, but that's not really an option because they're just gonna move forward and attack us anyway. Okay. Huh. Much better. But of course we're very much not in the clear yet. Let's just make sure we get the largest cluster of them all at once. Okay. You know what? Well, you can at least drink a potion. That did not really do a whole lot, did it? Nice. That's 2 dead. Pretty quickly. Yeah. But he has to actually survive. Oh no. Please. No more fireballs. Oh, come on. Really? I could revive him. We have plenty of life scrolls at this point. But really, that seemed very avoidable. I'll just keep going like this. Because our main damage was obviously not going to come from him. Battle medic. You know, top him off. Because more damage will come. Stun resisted. Okay. Yes, that should get all of those. And kill a couple of them. I was hoping for more kills, needless to say. We got a bunch of them that are really low on health, yeah. All 3 of these must be in the single digits. Weakness. It's kind of the worst case. No! Really? Wait. Ah. There we go. There goes what little hope I had. Yeah, obviously, we got so many of them almost dead. Okay, yeah, at this point, no sense in continuing. We have to, there are so many of them, we have to kill them with fireballs, basically. And, you know, there are only so many of those we can throw, unfortunately. Think at them, hit the right button, that would help. Attack them. Hope to get our turn pretty quickly here and not get blasted with fireballs. Well, at least no one died immediately. That's something. That one evaded, unfortunately. We got some really good hits here. So obviously I'm gonna have to heal first. That's annoying that we did not get Battle Medic to proc, so no buffs, no haste. Yeah. And he died to a crit. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe I should have buffed and hoped for Atantuo's turn to come up in time for him to heal. In hindsight, that would have been better, of course, but so much depends on just who gets their turn first. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Should probably try to focus on the green things first, which do seem to be capable of dealing the most damage. And this will get all of the tyrants, so yeah, I guess. They also seem more likely to dodge magic specifically. Once again, no buff. Yeah, well, let me just please get a turn. I just want to take a look at them game. So tedious. Okay, yeah, 25% evasion, but that's the same for both colors. Okay, so it's just, yeah, it just comes down to getting some lucky dice rolls here. Well, I mean, that's a bunch of evasions there. Fear resisted, that helps, I guess. Okay. There we go. At least we're hasted now. Of course, they're also hasting themselves, but, you know. This time we're... Oh, well, we can get all the green ones. Like this. So, yes. Okay, some decent hits in there. Will he get a chance to cure himself? Or get cured? Not immediately. And he's dead. Yep. Well, this is still technically winnable. We'll see. There's just such an absurd number of them. Please. Game. Let me do something. Anything. Okay, that just picks a random person to revive. Interesting. Now we know. Heal him twice, I guess. Okay. 4 killed? That's good. The next fireball is basically gonna turn the tide of battle, but the question is, will we get that before it's too late? No. We will not. We will absolutely not, because they're just the dirtiest spammers in the known universe. Ugh. I mean, there's no way. There's the really unfortunate part is that there is no way to, you know, to defeat this encounter with strategy, right? It's just, it's always going to come down to sheer luck, because there are just so many of them, and that's an advantage that we will never be able to remove. So, yeah, it's just, I mean, it doesn't feel good to just keep reloading until we get lucky, but that's literally the only way to ever solve this encounter. Unless, of course, well, I suppose technically I could recruit 3 mages, so I have 3 fireballs, and basically as soon as they all get their chance, get their turn first, or before most of the IBs do, we can use 3 fireballs in rapid succession. So yeah, I guess that's a way to do it. And maybe that's how you're intended to play the game, to keep changing your party. I mean, I suppose there is nothing stopping me from creating more party members, obviously, and changing my party composition based on the encounter that we're facing. But that doesn't feel right. And obviously it's not strictly necessary. It would help in this case, I guess. Arguably, having 3 mages with fireballs would help in almost every single encounter, but anyway. I'll just keep going and maybe stop complaining as much. Okay, good old fireball opening. Everyone's favorite. 54 damage. Pretty cool. 7 damage. Okay. Of course, this time we won't be able to get all the tyrants. I mean, basically, if we don't get everyone buffed very early in the in this fight, we have no chance, because they're just getting way too many actions before we get to do anything. I'll pretend that we still have some sort of chance here. I'm gonna buff. Oh, that didn't even get chip. And then, yeah. Okay. Think at them. Attack them. Get slaughtered. Okay. Okay, good damage. We need another one of those, but will we get it? Probably not. You can move forward. Provide some much needed healing. Yep. Which is gonna get undone immediately, and once again we did not get a chance to buff, so we're basically just screwed. Well, no better medic. RIP. Yep. Block the damage. Wow. Silence and more fireballs and more fireballs, and we're literally obliterated. This is absurd. Just absurd. I mean, eventually it'll work out. We've gotten so close enough for me to be certain of that at least, but oh well. Honestly, I should just turn off the mic like I do for my slow plays and, you know, get this over with. Or maybe I'm gonna edit this episode and just cut out everything in between now and when I finally do it. Because who knows how many more failed attempts there will be, right? Also, typically, as soon as I stop recording, or as soon as I decide that kind of thing, the next attempt is gonna be immediately successful, just because I guess cosmic irony is a thing. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna stop commentating, switch off the mic, and I'll show you the successful attempt. And I guess I'm gonna tell you how many more it took. I guess I will not edit after all, because, well, basically what I predicted would happen did happen. Okay, it did get a chance to do one final thing, but I'll take it. Yeah. So gonna cure him. Actually, I suppose I really didn't need to, but there, just for good measure. Yes, Atantuo is dead, but I will not resurrect him. We'll see what happens, actually. The conclave of the eye beasts has been destroyed. You will never know what they were plotting. However, considering the treacherous, voracious nature of these creatures, it can't have been good. You don't find any treasure. The treasures are treasures of the mind. However, you note that one of them has one gleaming eye. You look closer and find that one of them has a fake eye. Okay. It's a round, glowing crystal etched with odd symbols. You keep it. Eye charm. But we also had a quest for this, right? Didn't we? Or actually, it's not a quest. We were told about this place and about the eye beasts by, I want to say, people up here, by some sort of camp. Right, we never actually did get an official quest for it. Let's see. The eye charm has an effect when it's in your pack. Right, we have not actually found any charms lately, have we? Come to think of it. We found so many of them, like in the first quarter of the game. And then that really dropped off. Okay, blessing spells and +1 to silence, okay? Which I never use. But obviously we'll give this to our main blesser. Right, also, I guess ultimately what... Well, it's hard to say now, of course, whether we only won because of that. It definitely did help that I actually used one of my Scrolls of Might, finally. You know, it took me way too long to remember that that's an option I had, and, you know, it definitely, yeah, should have occurred to me sooner, especially because, you know, after complaining about the fact that we never got to buff everyone before, you know, the eye beasts were upon us. And yes, obviously, in hindsight, that was a very obvious thing to try, and it might have actually made the difference in this case. We did win the first attempt where I actually did that, so I guess that's a pretty strong evidence. In a way. Anyway, we have this eye charm now for slightly better blessings. So, yay. And those things are still patrolling around. And we cannot fast travel on this map because reasons. Still, I'm gonna save. Gonna risk doing that, and yeah, we better find a way out of here that does not involve fighting anything, because And suppose if I really need to... Can you please? If I really need to... I can resurrect Atantuo, but... I'd rather not. Okay, thanks for the report, I guess. Cool. I mean, we know it's possible, it's just a matter of... waiting patiently. Come on, please, game. Okay, I guess in this case I'm actually going to pause recording, make my way out of this maze, past both of those patrols, which I know is possible, it's just gonna take some time. But obviously I'm not gonna have much to say, much to talk about while I'm just passing turns and hoping for the best. So, yeah, I'll make my way out of here and then we'll, I guess, talk to these people who asked us to get rid of the eye beasts, which we did, well, most of them anyway. And maybe we'll get something from them for our troubles, our considerable troubles. And, yeah, then we, of course, still have to return to the Geldnas eventually, but anyway, it's one step closer to being done with the Underworld. And as it turns out, it took literally 10 seconds, or well, maybe 20 seconds, after I stopped recording, and these things started moving over this way. I took my chances, slipped past, and it turns out that this group of beholder things is just completely stuck in place. They're not moving anymore, so I guess I just broke their AI or something. I don't know. Either way, I'll take it. So typical. Anyway, save, just in case. There should be... There was like some group of nasty reptiles over this way, if I remember correctly. Just in case they decide to show up again. Can you tell me anything about these caves? I'd like to trade. Since the Queen of the Ibis is dead, I will honor you by selling you our more precious stones. So we do get something out of it. Good. Radiant Augment, +4 magical armor. Relevant lore. Not super expensive, so yes, we'll get that. And some deep metal, I guess. We really need more wisdom brew, but oh well. Definitely not buying that Scroll of Calling. Thanks, though. We could buy this, I guess. It's better than anything we normally have access to. Now, whether I actually want to use that somewhere is the other question. I guess we do have physical armor slotted for him. But technically, his magical armor needs more of a buff if I want to balance him out, so that wouldn't technically be a terrible idea. For him, I guess I don't really have room for that. And everyone else... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that we really have much room for this. I suppose it could go into a trinket like this. It's 200 coins, but we have a lot of money at this point. Yeah, we'll just buy it because it's unique. Can we sell you something? I thought we had something. Well, we have this eye charm. Obviously, I'm not going to sell that, so no, I guess not. Normal stuff. Oh, healing strikes. Huh. Didn't I say that I wanted to maybe use that instead of just straight up damage? Also more stuff. Once again, because it's special, and I might actually use this. Okay. Okay, well, we still need to make our way out of here, but that should not be an issue. So I'm actually going to end the episode right here, I suppose. Wait, did I stop my timer? No, I did not stop my timer, so I'm actually not entirely sure how long this will end up being. I mean, I suppose I really don't need to do any editing. Although I guess I could cut out some of those redundant fails. I guess not. Ultimately, it didn't take that long, but yeah, that was a bit unpleasant. Maybe remembering that I could use the the blessing scrolls a bit earlier than I did. Would have shortened the whole ordeal, but it's fine, Ultimately, we did it. We crossed another thing off our list. We got some arguably decent rewards out of it. Well, the charm is not terrible, I guess. Although I guess it's also not really gonna make a huge difference. 5% better blessings. I mean, okay, thanks, I guess. But we did get some decent runes. And some more materials, if we ever need them. Okay, anyway. I guess that means that next time we can actually head back into the Letha after a pretty long time. And maybe start by hearing their petition officially, if we will hear it with the Rasa absent. But either way, we should probably head to Jajayim, was it? Their capital. Well, I can't look at the map, but whatever. Their main city in the southern Letha, and officially talk to their acting Rasa, I guess, as well as our governor. And yeah, that seems like probably the right thing to do to finally get out of the way. Either way, I thank you very much for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.